Hey y'all, it's Casey. Today I'm going to be working with a 2-part silicone mold making kit from Limino, and I've got a bunch of little fall fondant molds here I'm going to take and pour into. Tip for you guys, if you use these cheap fondant molds from Amazon that I'm using, you will really want to spray some type of release agent on these because they are quite intricate and the silicone can get stuck. Silicone doesn't really stick to silicone usually, but if it's the same type of silicone, it really can. So that's just a tip for you guys in the future. Make sure that you spray any type of cheaper molds with a silicone release agent before you pour your silicone into those, because I did have some trouble with demold. I always do if I don't spray, and I did not spray in this one. But I also, in true Casey style, didn't hit record when I was recording the demold. And of course I was showing the camera everything, you know, doing the whole process, but without it recorded. Just leave it to me, honey. I'll do it all. Okay, so right now you see me measuring equal parts of my silicone in 2 different cups. I do this because silicone is quite thick, and you know, you're going to get a more accurate reading if you're not measuring by weight, by doing it in separate cups and making sure it's level, making sure you got the exact same amounts of part A and part B. And then I'm going to move this into a larger cup for mixing. And I'm going to scrape all my sides and everything. And plus, when you pour them together at the same time, it seems to mix better. It seems to mix easier. You can also use the double cup method with this. After you've mixed it in your first cup, you want to scrape all your sides and pour it off into another cup and then mix it again. I usually mix with my silicone. I always mix on AI twice on my Estelio stand mixer. It has a power button. You hold it down till it comes on, and then you hit the AI button, and it will mix on its own for 3 minutes. So I'm turning it back on for a second mix, hitting the AI button, and I'll let that run. Okay, and after it's all mixed up, I want to go in, and I'm going to scrape the sides again. And I'm going to make sure everything's all mixed together, because it's really hard to tell with silicone when it's not incorporated fully. So you really want to get in there and really mix that up. Okay, now I'm just going to take my popsicle stick and I'm going to put my silicone in a little at a time, because these are very intricate. You want to go slow. So you want to use either a piping bag, a popsicle stick. You want to use the little squeeze bottles with the metal tips on them. You want to use something that you can really get in there and let it slowly get into those patterns. Then after you've got your silicone in place, all you're going to do is wait 24 hours, and then you can demold each piece. Once you demold each piece, you may want to go around the edges of them with a cuticle cutter if you have any overpour. A cuticle cutter seems to be the best tool in the world for doing this. And also, you want to wait 24 hours after they have cured before using them. This just makes sure that your silicone stays intact and it has a full cure outside of the mold as well as while it was in the mold. So really, it's a 48-hour process before you can use these, but they are so worth it. They are such a great thing to add into any of your projects. If you saw my squirrel garden, you've seen all the different inlays I put in there, and these were them. So I'm just showing you, I had another mold set aside for extra silicone, and I did make some deep pour silicone molds. This is the full batch of everything demolded and ready to go. And as I said, I do sell these, so if you guys are interested, just contact me at CWV-Artistry@gmail.com. I'm glad to ship you guys some inlays if you are interested. And stay tuned for some close-ups of all of the different inlays I made today. I love all of these designs. Look how beautiful those just come out. The green is on the right-hand side is the actual color of the silicone I used. And this was a clear silicone that I colored myself. So you can see the difference in the two colors, but it was all the same brand, Limino. I am not an affiliate. I am no way affiliated with Limino. It's just a product I buy on Amazon. And I will link everything in the video for you guys. And I appreciate you watching. You have a beautiful, blessed day. And please take the time to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.